Welcome back to Keith's Hot Takes. And today we're going to talk about the second half of the All-American Season 3. So I got my guy Steven on the line. Steven, how you doing today, bro?
I'm good, bro. How about you?
I'm good. Ready to talk about All-American. What did you think about the second half of the season?
I loved it. Like every episode, just watching it. I was excited for Tuesdays because I would always watch it on the CW, like the day where it came on TV. So like Tuesdays, like after workouts and all that, and like I would get settled, immediately turn on All American. Like I wouldn't check messages, I wouldn't check Snap, don't text me, like don't do none of that. I'm watching All American, man.
Well, I usually watch it on Monday because I'd be scared people going to be talking about it on the timeline and
Yeah,
they'll be spoiling it. So that's why I usually watch it on Monday. But same for me. I just couldn't wait every Monday to look at it because, it was getting better and better every week.
I know people too. Like they said they was gonna stop watching it because like two or three episodes would come on and then like it'd go for that break or whatever. And
Oh,
it did
yeah.
that multiple times. So like people said they were just gonna stop watching it. So like, I think they really did because like I ain't had no spoilers or nothing like that. So
Yeah, because I think they said because of COVID, they had to, kind of take breaks just to make sure the quality stayed up. So I'd rather
yeah,
than do that than put out some trash.
facts. Yeah.
So what was your favorite episode from the second half?
Um, Homecoming, Homecoming was definitely my favorite out of all of them. Homecoming or the finale, the last one. I didn't know the last episode was the last episode of season three. I did not know that until I texted you on Twitter. Or until I saw your post on Twitter. I was so hurt. I'm not even
Uh,
gonna lie to you, but I was hurt.
oh yeah, because I was mad that that's how they left it off. But definitely the homecoming one and the Friendsgiving episode, that one was crazy. Both of those,
Facts.
and then the season, like you said, the season finale. Just everything that happened. I'm just mad they didn't finish it. They making us wait till October to find out what happened. So, the,
Because like when I finished the last episode, I my first thought was like, bro, I can't wait to next Tuesday. And then I think I saw your Twitter post before I watched the episode. So I was like, oh yeah, I gotta watch it now. And then when that happened, I was like, once I finished it, I immediately texted you back on Twitter and commented on your post. And when you told me it was the last episode, bro, I was so hurt, bro. Oh my gosh.
yeah, because
Like I'm not surprised that they would do something like that. My fault, I didn't mean to cut you off, but
oh, you good?
I'm not surprised they would end it off like that either. Make people like come back and watch it again. So
Oh yeah, because that's what they do most times for the season finale. They always have something crazy happen and make you wonder, like what's going to happen next. So
mhm.
I wasn't surprised that they did that, and I'm glad they didn't rush the football game because normally they rush those. So
Mhm.
hopefully we'll find out who wins in the next episode.
Who do you think will win?
Uh, I'm pulling for Crenshaw, but I don't know if they have anybody besides Spencer. So, um, but I think just them having that fight right before the game was just. I was like, what the world?
The
Because
way
I
they
was really.
started it off too.
I,
My fault. What was you saying? What was you saying?
I was just saying, like, why would they go over there? They see them arguing. I was like, why would they go? That was just
Mm,
crazy.
Spencer always trying to be the hero. That's why that irritates me. I'm not even gonna lie, that irritates me a whole lot. Like I understand it, but he be getting sometimes he get his own self in situations because he always trying to be a hero.
Yeah, he always try to say today for everybody, and that can, backfire like it did that time. I don't even know how they're gonna play a football game after that because like it was.
Like 20 minutes before the game, like bro, you're supposed to be locked in, and you over here worrying about why they arguing. Like, come on, all right, come
Yeah,
on, bro, get it together.
and we're gonna talk about the season finale in a minute, but like I don't know why Mo thought it was a good idea to have what's his name, Andre, I think that was his. Like she picked the worst person to plant them drugs.
Like Coop said, man, you can see it in his face, man. He was just telling on himself the whole time.
Yeah, because why would you go to your car to get a T-shirt or whatever he was going? Like that was just suspicious. And when he didn't want to ride the tour bus, I was like, that was,
Shirt. You see, let me get a shirt. Okay, I'm gonna go to the car. It's a box of shirts right here. It's supposed to be a box of shirts
so you talked about it when you were talking about your favorite episodes, but what did you think of the homecoming episode?
because of Jordan and Simone and how they kind of like finally decided like, yo, we have to do what we feel like what we think is best for us, as opposed to like what our parents would want or something like that. And like I know eventually, like towards later in the season, they ended up calling off the wedding. Which one thing people understand and people know is like eventually you're gonna have to leave your parents and kind of like fly away from them in a way. Like you have to grow up eventually. And I feel like that was a big move for them. So that was probably like my favorite. That was probably why it was my favorite episode. But it was just a lot going on, especially with the college too, and like with the fake class and all that. It was just that episode was just crazy.
Oh yeah, I definitely enjoyed it, and I'm glad they went during like homecoming because that's when it's like really live at the HBCU.
Right.
I really enjoyed it. I can't wait to hear more about it. Hopefully it wasn't just a one-time deal, and hopefully we get more episodes. So I really enjoyed it, and I think Simone and the baseball player are eventually gonna date. I just feel like it because he keep trying, he keep trying.
Too much, man. Like she's supposed to be married and she over here flirting with him. Man, they was hitting it off too much.
Yeah,
Hitting
that's
it
what I
off
was.
Simone Hicks.
Yeah, that if I can't blame Jordan for getting mad because like we supposed to be married and he like that was getting a little too friendly.
A little too friendly. A little too like he calling about her whole name and all that. Yeah, they was getting a little too friendly, bro.
For sure. But I really do think like with them breaking off the marriage, I think it's gonna be easier for her to kind of fall for that other guy. Because like Jordan is
Yeah.
gonna be halfway across the world, I mean country. So I could see that happening.
And you think Jordan gonna play football again?
I do. Because I'm glad the coach is gonna kind of get some plays for him, but I don't think she should have picked. Yeah, JJ. Because JJ, I mean, he's kind of like he reminds me of a Tebow. That's what he reminds me of. So I think Jordan would give him a better shot to win.
The news that Asher got like before the game,
Oh yeah, man. I feel bad for him, man. I don't know who's gonna guard Spencer now.
bro. I would have been in like tears, like
Yeah, that was.
tears, bro. Oh my gosh. And like I like how like in the last episode they kind of had like the stuff at the end and the beginning, so like it really made you wonder. So like that was like the last thing on my mind when I saw him like crying and like throwing a chair. I thought maybe they had lost or something like that. I didn't know what was going on. But
Yeah.
then like when they kept playing or something, and they got to that part, and like his dad told him that he had like a little heart condition. Oh my gosh, I think it was a heart condition. I think that's what it
Yeah,
was.
yeah, heart
But
condition. I can't pronounce
yeah,
what it was, but
facts. Right. Oh man, I ain't gonna lie. Like being an athlete, bro, I just felt for him because like as much time, energy, and all that, and like he had finally got his dream school. They had called, they had offered, and then just to have it like taken away from him, like right before the biggest game of his life too, senior year,
man,
and the boy can't even play football no more.
yeah, that's gonna be interesting because now he was gonna guard Spencer, I guess. Now I don't know who guards him.
Right.
So,
I'm being
so we
honest.
kind of talked about it in the beginning. What did you think of the season finale? A lot happened. So, what did you think?
I enjoyed it for the most part. It's a lot of cliffhangers and all of that, but I definitely enjoyed the season finale. I think they're gonna tie it in real well with the fourth season and how all of that is gonna play out. But yeah, I definitely enjoy how they had like tied it in. Also, I like how they did the Black Lives Matter and all that too. How they
Oh
tied all
yeah,
that in. Yeah, that was dope.
I was glad that they included something like that with everything that's going on. I'm glad that they did. But I definitely enjoyed it too. Like you said at the beginning, when they started out fighting, I was like, "What's going on?" And then I saw Coop, the bus. I was like, "What the world?" And so, and then for them just to rewind and start over had me wondering the whole time what was happening. So that was very interesting the way that they started it, and I was glad that it was so good. And I can't wait for the end of October to find out what happened.
I got so caught up in the episode, I forgot that Spencer and them even got. Well, I forgot because they just showed Spencer. So I got so caught up in the episode, I forgot Spencer even got in the fight. And then when that part came on, like I remember the setting and all that, and what he was wearing, and that's when I realized, oh, he about to fight Beverly and all that. So I was, oh, dang, that's crazy.
Yeah, I was surprised that Jordan turned on him because he literally sacrificed so much to help Jordan, and for him to you know turn on him like that, I was shocked.
Coach Baker, and when he told Coach Baker what he did and how his dad responded, what you think about that?
I mean, I felt like Spencer was gonna have to tell him because Coach was praising him so much, and that guilt was just eating him up. So I wasn't. surprised that he told him. I think it was kind of the wrong time, but he was gonna find out eventually. So I feel like he might as well have told him. But I didn't like Ashley telling the coach. I felt like that was kind of a snake
Yeah,
move.
yeah, bro. Like you think that'll mess up Coach Baker and Spencer's relationship?
It may, because like when Olivia was telling him about her and Spencer, she thinks that he's doesn't like them as a couple, but it was about the news he just told her, so that was bad timing by her. She should have waited.
Yeah. I don't really think she knew about the situation, but that was definitely bad timing though, for sure.
Like you
How you
see,
think
like you
what you
see your
saying?
dad cussing Spencer out, and you gonna go over there tell him that. What were you about to say?
Think about Spencer and Olivia finally getting back together or getting together.
It's we've been waiting on this for like 3 seasons, so I'm glad they're finally together. Because at first we thought they were brother and sister. That was a little
Right.
weird. Because they almost got together in season 1 in the jacuzzi, and then Jordan, he was,
Yeah.
yeah, that was. But I'm glad.
Oh,
I'm happy for him because they should have been together all along instead of dating everybody else. What you think about it?
Um, when Jordan, first of all, I really like Jordan and Olivia's relationship and how like close they are and how they talk. Because it kind of remind me of me and my sister a little bit. Because like when my brothers and all that, when they kind of left, my sister, she stayed. My brother went to Navy. My other brother went to like Florida and all that. He moved. So my sister, she had stayed home. And so me and her got like really close. So like whenever like I would need to talk to her about something, or whenever I would need to talk to somebody about something, I could just go across the hall, talk to my sister about it. Or, like she would talk to me. So I really like how they do that now. But when Jordan was telling her like the right person to wait for her and like can be there for her with her have her something like that or like post therapy or stuff like that.
Yeah, he was saying
And
like she could balance it too for the right person. They
yeah,
could.
and then when she had went to Spencer's house and asked him like how they feel about or why he didn't get together with her, and he was basically he told her the same thing that Jordan had, like the exact same thing Jordan had said.
Yeah.
And then he was like you're not ready or something like that. I was like, yo, get together right now. I need y'all to get together. Like right immediately, please. Immediately get together.
Because early in the season when they first got together and then she crashed the car, I was like, why don't you pull the car over? Why are you still trying to drive?
Freaking, I was like, yo, you are wilding right now.
How do you think the first episode of season 4 is gonna go down October 25th?
We're going to pick up where Coop got shot or game. I think you're going to pick up from either one of those two spots, the game or where Coop got shot. I just hope Coop not dead.
Yeah, because she's a big part of the show. It wouldn't be the same without her.
Yes.
Like
I just
Mo
hope
can
she's not
go. Mo can go because she get on my
dead.
nerves.
Yeah, Mo out of there. Mo out of there for sure. Get her up out of there. But
Yeah,
Coop,
but
like,
go ahead.
what you saying?
Oh
I'm saying
no.
as annoying as Coop is, she got to stay because she's like a huge part of Spencer's life. And if like God forbid if she did die and Spencer find out, I don't know, bro.
Mm.
I don't know, bro.
But I could see it like the beginning, like they rushing her to the emergency room, and then like after the game, Spencer's rushing to the hospital to find out, and then I'm interested to see what happens with Layla and that crazy girl. She gotta go too. What's her name? Carrie,
Um,
Carrie, Carrie.
Carrie, yeah, Carrie can get up out of there.
Yeah,
Carrie can get up out of there for sure,
she
bro. She evil, bro.
very
Oh my
like
god.
I couldn't believe that she trashed her phone and then wrote a note, bro. I was like,
Oh,
that
oh,
was
bro. Oh my gosh. Yeah, bro. I forgot they showed that part in the beginning, but they showed so much in the beginning of the season finale is crazy. But yeah, she can get up out of there, man, for real. Jealousy and envy and all that, yeah. And Layla, I mean, not Layla. Olivia know what she's talking about because Olivia felt her vibe before. Like,
yeah.
she knew what was up, bro, for real. She can
Cause
get up out of there.
I'm hoping Layla's able to stop it before the girl try to. I feel like I told my dad I feel like she's gonna try to run them off the road or something. Cause I don't know why she don't want to go see her parents. Like that's just so weird to me.
And I wouldn't be surprised if she did something to harm her and Layla, like ran off the road or like took the wheel and started grabbing it or something. I wouldn't be surprised if she did something like that.
Yeah, cause I don't know, something's just off with her. Like ever since she came into the show.
4, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you, just to see how it all plays. I gotta watch. I'm gonna rewatch season 3 again. I
Yeah,
don't know when, but I'm gonna rewatch it again.
yeah, I was
But
planning to do that like one weekend, just sit there and watch season 3 again since it's on Netflix now.
watch like season 1, season 2, and season 3. I don't know. I'm gonna try to find time to do that. Probably before school starts again. But
For sure. Thank you for joining me today, bro. I enjoyed talking about All American with you, and we'll have to get you back on here again.
the invite again.
Oh yeah, no problem, bro.